Today we are visiting one of the most scenic areas of the Eastern Alps, where we'll be doing a trek along the lakes of Gosau.
The trekking route within the Wanderregion Gosau takes tourists along three of Gosau's most prolific lakes, starting with the Gosau Sea, translated into English as simply Lake Gosau. Located at over 920 meters above sea level, the lake has a length of 1.8 kilometers and a width of roughly 500 meters, as well as a maximum depth of around 75 meters. The surrounding valleys to the west of the lakes form the border between the Austrian states of Upper Austria and Salzburg, all of which are part of the Salzkammergut region. While trekking the lake, visitors will get a first-hand perspective of the area's geological, topographical, and agricultural landscape, as well as its local flora and fauna. Then roughly 1 kilometer away is the Gosau, the smallest of the three lakes, with a length of around 600 meters and a width of 200 meters. A walk for a further 1.5 kilometers will bring you to the Hintere Gosau Sea, which is the second largest of the three lakes, with a length of around 800 meters, a width of 600 meters, and a maximum depth of around 35 meters. It is also the lake that is located the highest above sea level among the three, at an altitude of around 1,154 meters. Surrounded by the scenic Dachstein Mountains, wildflowers, and livestock of some local farmers, the Hintere Gosau Sea and its banks are also home to some native marine life such as minnows, red trout, mountain newts, and grass frogs. The area also has a mountain hut which, when open, offers visitors refreshments and a beautiful perspective of the scenic surroundings. In terms of sport and recreational activities, the area is full of opportunities. While trekking around the three lakes, visitors will notice that the area has several interesting hiking trails that extend beyond the route around the three lakes, and there is even the chance to rock climb along the rock face. During the winter months, the mountains around the Gosau area are also popular with skiing enthusiasts, but there is more to this area than just recreation, the beautiful scenery, and natural beauty. So we headed off to the local town to learn more about this fascinating place and its local history.
So right now we are visiting the scenic municipality of Gosau, which is largely famous for its huge expanse of greenery and that beautiful view behind me of the Gosautal Mountains.
The town of Gosau can trace its history back to the early 13th century, when its early inhabitants were involved with the local salt trade with nearby Hallstatt, mainly by supplying the industry's wood as part of the extraction process, and these resources were largely thanks to Gosau's historical abundance of rich woodland forests. Gosau is in fact among Austria's minority as far as community religious demographics are concerned, in that the majority of its inhabitants are Protestant as opposed to Catholic. Nevertheless, the beautiful town of Gosau has both a Catholic church, the Pfarrkirche Heiliger Sebastian, and a Protestant church, the Evangelische Pfarrkirche Gosau, within its grounds. The two churches then have paths to the 18th century Kalvarienberg Gosau, and the steps leading up to this small chapel host 4 stations representing the rosary along the way, with the 5th station being the church itself. Today, this chapel has come to symbolize the unity of the Christian inhabitants of Gosau, regardless of which denomination they belong to, and this coming together of these paths to the chapel reinforce this concept further. As well as its natural beauty and landscapes, Gosau's history represents one of a working and diverse community that can still be a great example for the rest of us to learn from in today's day and age. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel.